you are watching is real. These people are not actors. For the next half hour, you will follow a potential Army recruit with a backstage pass, learning about Army life, careers, and themselves. At the end, they'll make a life-changing decision: join the Army or remain a civilian. This recruit's journey starts now.
Powerful weapon in the U.S. Army is the infantryman. He's the backbone of the Army, ready to defend our country during peacetime and defeat the enemy in wartime. An infantry soldier has to perform under the harshest conditions and never give up. He's also a skilled professional, trained to use state-of-the-art weaponry and gear to get the job done. If you can meet the demands of the infantry, you can succeed at anything the civilian world has to throw at you. That's the promise of infantry training, and the challenge one young man is about to tackle head on.
My name is Jeremy Navarette. I'm from Rancho Cucamonga, California. I'm 22 years old. Right now, I'm about 50-50 joining the Army.
At home, everything's great. There's not a real big push for me to leave the house. I'm telling myself that I need to grow up, but at the same time, I'm telling myself, I don't want to grow up. I just want to be a kid.
I have a long history of my family being in the Army. I think we're just gonna head around this corner.
Okay. My name is John Navarette. I'm an Army sergeant. I'm the brother of Jeremy Navarette.
So you served how many years?
I've done 7, man. I'm gonna do the 20 or 25 and retire.
My grandpa and uncle also served in the military, and I would like to follow in their footsteps. It's done a lot for you, man. You grew up a lot.
Well, I was a punk.
Yeah, you were a big punk.
My brother doesn't have to join the Army. He's got many options. This will be one of the easiest things you'll ever have to accomplish in the Army. He's got the ability to do whatever he wants, but this is something that he's decided to look into, and I'm gonna help him the best I can. Race you to the bottom.
I'll race you to the bottom.
Hey, Jeremy. I'm Staff Sergeant Kristen King. I hear you're interested in joining the United States Army.
Yes, I'm very interested.
Well, you're gonna get the opportunity of a lifetime to train with Army infantry. You're gonna train with them for a few days, and at the end of that time period, you have to make a decision. You can remain a civilian, or you can join the Army. Are you ready to do this?
Let's do it. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to expect, but I'm a little excited as well, so we'll see what happens.
Joint Base Lewis McChord, Jeremy will get a first-hand introduction to striker infantry training. But first, he'll meet the experienced Army mentor who will see if he's got what it takes.
Company, attention! Stand there, peace!
This is Sergeant First Class VALENTIN VILDOSOLA, or Sergeant V. He wears the Combat Infantry Badge, the Drill Sergeant Badge, and he's been deployed to both Iraq and Afghanistan.
Hey, listen up, Charlie Company. This guy here is Jeremy. He's gonna be with us for a couple days, doing some training, find out what it takes to be an infantryman.
My name is Jeremy Navarette. I'm from Rancho Cucamonga, California. I'm doing this because I want to experience what you guys experience every day of your lives. I'm gonna have lots of fun with you guys.
Is that it?
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay.
Did you do anything to prepare yourself for this?
I ran a little bit.
That's all you did?
That's all I did.
You think he's got what it takes? Listen up, battle buddies.
These are Jeremy's battle buddies: Private First Class Aaron Mendenhall and Private First Class Timothy Wickham.
They're gonna be like your brothers, all right? Anywhere you go, ask them, they'll probably go with you and take care of you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Battle buddies, fall out. Are you ready?
Yes, Sergeant.
Jeremy's training starts with an introduction to what makes the Stryker infantry special, the armored fighting machine called the Stryker ICV. Weighing in at 19 tons, the Stryker has a turbo diesel that moves it down the road at over 60 miles per hour. It can run in 4-wheel or 8-wheel drive. It's got DRS optical and thermal imaging systems for night fighting, and it's fully computer networked. 11 different variants can carry a 9-man infantry squad, mortars, or a cannon. The next step in Jeremy's training is qualification with the infantryman's basic weapon, the M4 carbine.
I'm pretty excited to use the M4. I've always wanted to fire a military-grade weapon.
Get behind the weapon. Make sure it's stable. When you squeeze the trigger, don't jerk it back.
The M4 carbine is the infantryman's standard issue weapon. Compact and maneuverable, it allows a soldier in close quarters to engage targets with accurate, lethal fire.
I'm gonna give you 40 rounds. The Army standard on qualification table is you must score 23 out of 40 hits. That is the bare minimum. So what are you gonna be going for?
40.
You sure?
I'm gonna try, Sergeant. You guys got any tips for me?
Take your time, control your breathing.
Just pull the trigger smoothly, don't jerk it.
So right now, can you see your target?
Now my helmet's in my way, Sergeant.
Okay, then move it up. Get your magazine. You identify your target?
9.
Don't let me down. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Control your breathing.
Just relax and breathe normal. You're still firing while you're breathing. Don't do that. All right.
See what I did?
Honestly, I didn't hit most of the targets that I wanted to hit. I just wanted to put all my bullets down range.
All right. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Crap. 19 out of 40. I noticed once he started firing, he wasn't applying the fundamentals that we taught him earlier. So how do you feel about 19 out of 40?
I felt like crap, Sergeant.
You owe me 1 push-up for every miss.
Yes, Sergeant.
Right now?
Right now?
He was paying attention to what he was told, but he wasn't applying it. So I did a little corrective training, little push-ups, got him right in the mindset where I want him to be. All right, just hold up what you got right there. Look at me. Get back up. The military has standards, okay? If you fail to meet the standard, there's gonna be repercussions to be made. You got it?
Yes, Sergeant.
Where are you gonna shoot this time?
Am I trying to get?
No, don't try. Trying is not accomplishing.
Yes, Sergeant.
Go ahead. Go all the way down. Why are you quitting?
20, 21.
My point of view doing the push-ups is I wanted to make sure that your head was in the game, all right? This is serious business, okay? It's not a hobby. It's not something we do for fun. It's a profession. This is what we do as infantrymen, okay? We close with and destroy the enemy. We take care of business. And we can't take care of business if our head is somewhere else, not focusing on the task at hand, okay?
Yes, Sergeant.
Remember the fundamentals, don't rush it. "30 seconds, plenty of time. Make sure you acquire the target. All right, let's go find out, see how you did.
This time I actually slowed my shots down, followed their protocol, did all they wanted me to do.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 out of 40. Second time, not bad.
Those push-ups actually did help. I didn't believe that they did help, but the concentration was a lot better, and I think the fear of actually doing more is what made me do a little bit better.
You qualify to the Army standards. I believe Jeremy does have what it takes to be an infantryman. Release up all your brass, we should be good to go.
Thank you, Sergeant.
All right? And don't thank me, all right?
Yes, sir.
I get paid for doing this.
All right, so this is McVeigh Sports and Fitness Center.
It's a good place to, come after work, relieve some stress, go swimming or do whatever you feel like doing.
I had no idea that that type of equipment was actually inside a military base, and it's kind of cool to see what else the military has to offer for its soldiers.
So how you feeling after today?
Feeling pretty good, man.
If you keep on the right path you are, You'll be catching up to everyone in no time, man. This is something you want to do. Just keep in with the PT, you'll be fine.
Did you miss home life a lot?
I did. I took it for granted.
I hear that.
You know, I don't have any problems at home. Mom and Dad are great. There's nothing pushing me out of the house, basically, and the conflict is totally internal.
The Army is definitely a good way to start on the right foot, get a little independent.
That's exactly what I want, some independence.
This time period that I am away from home is a good stepping stool for me to, like, okay, you know, I can survive on my own. I don't need, you know, my parents there. Sometimes the baby bird needs to leave the nest. I'm not too sure about it, and I'm, you know, not against it. I need a little bit more persuading.
Welcome to Lashai Town. At more than a half a mile long, this multi-million-dollar simulated city is the largest of its kind in the Army. Here, troops can engage in realistic urban combat training, monitored by trainers through video cameras. Jeremy's training continues with key tactical skills he will put into action later in a night combat exercise.
Check it out. Today we're going to teach you how to knock out a bunker, enter and clear a trench, and then enter and clear in the building. So we're going to take it real slow, baby steps.
The training that we've been doing is exactly what I was hoping to get out of this experience.
The guy prepping the grenade, he's going to cook it off. Pull the pin, pops it, 1,000, 2,000, throws a grenade.
This is the tactical knowledge that I've always wanted to have.
Never take on a bunker head on. Why not?
You're in the kill zone, Sergeant. It's giving me a big backstage pass to kind of see what the life of an infantryman is.
I got to check right now if he's clear, okay? All right, ready? Good. Me and Jeremy, we're checking to make sure he doesn't have any grenades under him, so as we walk through, he doesn't blow us up.
Right now, what you're doing is searching for any kind of intelligence items.
Jeremy, name out some of the things that you might hand over to your team leader that you might find on this guy.
Any type of intelligence, name cards, maps with graphics on it, personal notebook with longitude, latitudes on it.
If you think it's of importance, bring it up to your team leaders.
Do you mind if I do that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Finding one piece of intelligence on an insurgent can mean the difference between ending the insurgency in that location or possibly even ending the war. First, you guys in the trench want to secure a foothold. Take it real slow. Some of you guys want to be Rambo. Don't go looking for the Grim Reaper.
Number one man is always going to pull security on that door.
These exercises have definitely showed me that there is a brain to the whole infantry side of the military. It's not all brawn. They don't go out and shoot things and just blow things up. They actually have protocols that they have to follow, and those protocols, they follow them to the T.
Everybody clear on what's going to happen? Okay, start loading up.
We're about to do a night mission. We're going to throw all of what I learned together.
Just listen to your team leader, and he'll lead you the way, man. Jeremy got taught a lot today, but for the most part, he's been taking notes down, and he's been studying, so he should be a good part of the team.
In a mock operation, Jeremy must follow his team into Lashai Town, where insurgent activity has been reported. He'll have to utilize everything he's learned so far in order to complete the mission.
Jeremy's mission for tonight is going to be gathering intelligence. He's going to be searching an insurgent without knowing that there's something planted on him. The goal is to see if Jeremy actually picks up on the intelligence that's going to be hidden within this insurgents.
The insurgents in question are played by fellow infantrymen to provide the realism needed for superior training.
Hey, damn it, quick up. Faster, let's go.
Jeremy searches the enemy soldiers for intel, but finds nothing.
Don't forget your rifle.
As Jeremy's team moves in, They identify an enemy position inside a nearby shop.
Contact!
Jeremy's team leader calls upon the striker to lay down suppressing fire.
This is 3-3 Victor, send it.
Irene, let's go, Irene.
Roger, moving. 3-2 Victor, set.
Fire.
Meanwhile, Jeremy and his team approach the shop from the side in a common tactical move called flanking.
All right, go. Stack left side of the door.
Got some intel.
Jeremy took all the knowledge that he received earlier and actually put it into play. He actually found a cell phone hidden within that individual OP4. Why did you decide to keep the cell phone?
There might be numbers on other organizations that may be linked with terrorism.
There you go.
When Sergeant V told me, good job about picking that cell phone, that is intel, I felt pretty good about myself. I'm glad that I did what he told me to do.
Bravo, load up the scope.
As of right now, if we did these type of drills every day, I would definitely be wanting to join the military a lot more. The major reservation is definitely the commitment part. It's a big decision, and I'm giving up, some part of my life to do this if I join. And that's kind of what's holding me back at the moment.
Hey, how's it going, Nick?
Hey, Sergeant, how are you doing?
Pretty good yourself?
Doing great.
Jeremy, this is Nick Palmachano. He's a former U.S. Army infantryman. So I'm just going to leave you here with him. He's got a couple things he wants to show you. Okay?
All right, Sergeant. Come on, man. You want to see what I do every day?
Yeah.
Come on in.
I'm Nick Palmachano, and I'm the president of Ranger Up.
Ranger Up is a military-themed clothing company inspired by Nick's Army service.
Yeah, I think that's definitely my favorite right there, man.
A West Point graduate and captain in the Rangers, Nick turned his back on a high-profile job in finance to build and operate Ranger Up.
Leaving the corporate world was actually a pretty scary decision. There's no way on earth that I would have ever had the guts to make that decision if I hadn't served in the United States Army.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I could go on for hours about the skills that the Army has taught me that have allowed me to be successful in the civilian world. The confidence, the discipline, the ability to accomplish things.
Today, the company Nick started is a booming success that sponsors MMA fighters like Army veteran Tim Kennedy.
The sport that we support more than any other is mixed martial arts. We currently sponsor 105 military MMA fighters, and I'd like to show you something else if that's cool with you.
Yeah, okay.
All right, come on.
To stay in shape, Nick works out the infantry way.
So today I'm going to teach you the very basics of modern Army combatives. Take this arm and pull it right down to your chest. Not bad.
So if I were to join the Army, I do hope that I can get the same values and skill set and experience that, Nick has and apply it to my life as well.
So, Nick, do you think that there's anything else that, any other advice you have for me?
Yeah, I think, I'm guessing that right now there are a lot of people that are telling you to do one thing, and there are a lot of other people that are telling you to do something else. We are an all-volunteer Army, and every person that serves and puts their life on the line has made the decision that they are going to do something that's bigger than themselves. But you really need to look deep inside and make sure that's what you want. Because it won't be easy. There'll be a lot of bad days. There'll be a lot of great days. But once you decide to do it, you have to be all in. Because if you do anything but that, you are doing both yourself and the men and women around you a gross disservice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
I think Jeremy's like a lot of kids out there. He's got a lot of options, you know, in front of him. The world is his oyster right now.
Looks like you worked up a little sweat there, didn't you?
Yes, I did, Sergeant.
Hi, Nick.
Hey, Sergeant.
Thank you for showing them what you do for a living and how you turn your military skills into a civilian career.
My pleasure. All right, brother. I hope you make the right decision for you.
Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, man.
Take care.
Right now, I have a big decision to make. The biggest thing holding me back from joining the military right now is my comfort lifestyle at home. I don't have to sleep on the ground. I can wake up when I want to wake up. I don't have to be told what to do. That's going to be hard kind of leaving behind.
Follow your heart and think with your mind, okay? And whatever's best for you, it's going to be best for the Army. Okay?
All right, Sergeant.
Good to see you again, Sergeant. How are you?
Pretty good, yourself?
Good. Jeremy, good to see you.
Sergeant King, how are you?
Jeremy, it sounds like you've had a great experience, but now it's time to make that final decision. So do you want to join the U.S. Army or remain a civilian?
As of right now, Sergeant King, I'm going to stay a civilian. With this experience, I got a whole lot of information. Sergeant V, my battle buddies, really kept me on track, taught me a whole lot, and I had a really good time. And I want to see if I can find that, and in another career field. And if I can find that or something better, then I might go with that.
Well, Jeremy, the Army isn't for everybody, but we wish you the best of luck in whatever you choose to do.
Thank you so much, Sergeant King.
Yep.
My decision for not joining the Army right now is I'm not fully committed, and you should be fully committed if you're going to join the Army. It's a big decision. Out of respect for our soldiers and for Sergeant V and for everyone else, that's just not what I am right now.
Jeremy has made a difficult decision. The armed forces are not the ideal career path for everyone, and we wish him the best in his future endeavors.
Next time on Starting Strong.
I'm here on Fort Bragg, North Carolina, where you'll find a unique breed of soldier, the Civil Affairs Specialist, or 38 Bravo. Around the world, these highly trained soldiers are the link between the Army and local civilians. It's a unique and challenging military occupational specialty, and that's what one young woman considering Army service is about to find out.
I am Alana Mingay. My passion lies in working in disaster relief. My interest in the Army lies mostly with helping others.
Alana is starting her journey to find out what it takes to become an Army Civil Affairs Specialist. But first, she'll meet the Army mentor who will guide her training and decide if she measures up.
I'm going to introduce you to Alana Mingay. She's going to be training with us for the next couple of days to see what it takes to become a civil affairs soldier.
Welcome to Freedom Village, a simulated town where civil affairs teams can test their skills.
Your task is to conduct an initial village assessment.
The team is met by trained Army role players acting as the village mayor and his bodyguard. In this exercise, the team is sent to check out a village that has been hit by a flood to see if and how the Army can help.
I was nervous. I'm trying to think, what would I do as a Peace Corps volunteer? What would I do as a military personnel?
Y por favor, tiene esposas, tiene niños.
Sí, tenemos mujeres.
Traigan ellos primeros para ver el médico.
Okay.
¿Está bien?
Bueno.
Right now we're at the Advanced Air Assault Obstacle Course. That's pretty much made to make you or break you.
Calif by one. Let's execute. Let's go. Big jump. Big jump. You got it. You got it. Here you go. Big jump. Don't look down. Don't look around.
Thank you for reminding me.
Throw a leg over.
There you go.
Put a foot down. Put a foot down.
I can't wait to see what Civil Affairs has for me next.
For her final exercise, Alana's leading her team back to Freedom Village, delivering medical supplies in a conflict zone.
We brought some medical supplies.
Oh, so you have them with you in your vehicle?
We have them with us.
We can survive with the medicine that you people brought us. Thank you. We can probably use that to help them.
What are you doing first, Lana? Let's go. Let's go.
Get him out of here!
He's got a couple minutes to live. He's gonna dive. You've got to be choking. You've got to be kidding me.
These guys are amazing. They are highly trained soldiers.
We should get moving.
Take it with you. Get in front seat. We gotta go.
Let's go, team leader.
I have a newfound respect for what the Army does and how they protect our freedoms.
Alana, you have had an incredible opportunity. Now it's time to make your final decision. Do you want to join the U.S. Army or remain a civilian?
I'm very, very interested in disaster relief. It's been really difficult to reconcile the use of force
with the humanitarian aid. I like the challenges. I like moving outside of my comfort zone. It's the only way you're going to grow. At this point, I'm really struggling at making a decision.
To learn more, visit GoArmy.com/starting strong.